Hello, this is Mike in Canada's Earthquake Report, September 1st, 2012. So I'd give thanks to PolarisNet.com for the information we're going to watch, and Natural Resources Canada. So just something in note, I found today that Queen Charlotte or Haida Gwaii, Queen Charlotte Islands, Haida Gwaii has had movement all day, much like what you're seeing over in the left side of the middle chart here, just small shakes. And back at, as you'll see, the time here is 17:30 at the start of the end of the scale. Back 15 or 1715 and 1600 approximately, there were about 4 smaller shakes. So yeah, it's been moving today a little bit. Then there's been a lot of movement around the Earth within the last 4 days, 5 days. So everything's slightly adjusting, and so just to be aware of. So then we'll go to one other I got here. Here's our BC, and I'll get over to back east here in a second. In BC, we've noticed this is in the last month, magnitude 1 and better, and you'll see we got quite a few up and down the coast. A couple small ones inland, like this one over here in Jasper. We'll go up to the Yukon here a bit. You got a few through the top of the Yukon because there's kind of a plate in here, or a fracture zone. So yeah, a few up in there. Go over to the back east, Ontario, Quebec, Brunswick. As you can see, through the Great Lakes area, from there all the way up into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Been a fair amount of small quake. Now, as you see on the scale down here, it's 1 to 4. So you could say, we'll give it this one here, check it out. It was a 1.6, right? 1.6. In Buckingham, 9 kilometers south of, which is very, very small, probably never felt. So yeah, there's been a little bit of activity this month, all in the small zone, nothing bigger than a 4, other than the Tofino one, which is off the coast down here, and the Tofino earthquake was magnitude 5.2 at 8 o'clock, and then 7 minutes after 8, sorry. 277 kilometers southwest of Tofino, out in the ocean, right about there. Okay, so we also had one in Jasper, just for a point of reference here. That'd be this one here. And it was a 3.1, which might have been felt. That's starting to get up there. Depends where you were in relation to where it was. As you can see, it was 97 kilometers southwest of Jasper. And here are your depths, magnitude 3.1. And I think that's 640 or 651, if you convert that. So yeah, there's been a little bit of stuff going on. Like I said, we've had movement out on the Haida Gwaii, so that's somewhere that I think we'll probably get a next small shake out of, or down near the island there, Vancouver Island. So also we've had 255 small quakes since September 1st, which would be today, back 1 month to us October or August 1st. Been a fairly active month with 4 earth shakes of magnitude 4 range and a 1 of a 5, which would be off the coast. So we're going to go on to PolarisNet, and this shows us what we've had in the past 3 days on the Earth. Any of the big ones, of course, the 7.6 in the Philippine Islands region. And since then, there's been quite a few aftershocks of 5.5, 5.7, and a 5.6. 5.6 happened today, of course, at 1:16 UT, and a depth of 35.1. As you can see here on this graph, this shows you the latest one, which would be the one we just mentioned, and it looks like it's still pretty unsettled, shaking fairly continuously, and then you're getting the spikes that they're reading off here, I'm sure. And yeah, you can tell everything's pretty shaky there yet. Hasn't calmed down. And it'll probably be a while. That was a pretty big quake. And as you can see over here on the Earth map, where these earthquakes were. There's one there. That was today, Philippine Islands region. As you can see, it got pretty upset. Okay. And I thank you for watching this, and this has been your Canadian Earthquake Report, August or September 1st. Thank you.